In a cozy woodland clearing, where the sunbeams danced through the leaves, lived Freddy the Fox. His fur glimmered like autumn leaves, and his bright, curious eyes sparkled with mischief. The air was fresh and filled with the sweet scent of flowers. Freddy loved to explore every nook and cranny of his home. One sunny morning, as the gentle breeze rustled the branches, Freddy noticed something unusual. A low growl echoed through the trees. With his heart thumping like a tiny drum, he peeked around a tall oak. To his surprise, he spotted a magnificent, striped tiger lounging on a sun-dappled rock. "What on earth is a tiger doing in my clearing?" Freddy wondered, his mind racing. He watched as the tiger stretched lazily, yawning wide enough to show off his sharp teeth. He must be hungry, Freddy thought, a little shiver running down his spine. I need to be careful. Freddy's mind buzzed with ideas. He couldn't let the tiger find him, but he was also curious about why the tiger had come to his peaceful home. He decided to stay hidden behind a bush, his heart fluttering like a butterfly. "What if he's looking for a snack?" he murmured to himself, his voice barely above a whisper. Feeling brave, Freddy took a deep breath, the scent of damp earth and wildflowers filling his nose. "I'll find out what he wants," he resolved, his little paws tingling with excitement. With a soft rustle, he crept closer, careful to stay quiet as a mouse. As he reached the edge of the clearing, Freddy's sharp ears caught the tiger's rumbling voice. "I'm so hungry. I wish someone would bring me a delicious meal," the tiger sighed, his voice deep and rumbling like distant thunder. Freddy's heart raced as he thought, what if I could help him find food? But what could a little fox do for a great big tiger? Freddy pondered his options, his whiskers twitching. "I know! I can outsmart him!" he exclaimed softly, his tail flicking with determination. "Maybe I can trick him into leaving this place." With a plan forming in his mind, Freddy scampered back to the winding animal paths. He gathered a few shiny acorns and a handful of colorful leaves, arranging them in a neat pile. "This will be my bait," he giggled, feeling clever. As he returned to the clearing, he called out, "Hey there, tiger! I heard you were hungry." His voice was bright and cheerful, like the morning sun breaking through the clouds. The tiger lifted his head, eyes glimmering with curiosity. "What do you have for me, little fox?" he asked, intrigued by Freddy's boldness. Freddy waved his paw toward the pile of acorns and leaves. "If you follow me, I can show you where the tastiest treats are hiding," he said, trying to sound as enticing as possible. The tiger, eager and hungry, agreed, saying, "Lead the way, clever fox." As they walked along the winding paths, Freddy felt both excited and nervous. He could hear the crunch of leaves under the tiger's heavy paws. The sweet chirping of birds filled the trees above. "This is working," he thought, his heart fluttering with hope. Finally, Freddy led the tiger to a thicket full of juicy berries that glistened like tiny jewels. "Here they are, tiger, a feast fit for a king," he exclaimed, feeling proud of his cleverness. The tiger's eyes widened in delight. "Oh, how marvelous!" he roared, licking his lips. And as the tiger began munching happily on the berries, Freddy quietly slipped away, feeling a warm glow of satisfaction. As he settled back in his favorite sunlit spot, Freddy realized something important. I didn't have to be afraid, he thought. Sometimes using my mind is the best way to solve a problem. From that day on, Freddy the Fox visited the tiger, and the two became unlikely friends. They shared stories and laughter in the golden light of the clearing. Freddy learned that even the biggest challenges could be outsmarted with kindness and creativity. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Freddy curled up in his cozy den, feeling safe and content. He closed his eyes, dreaming of adventures yet to come. He knew that every day held a new opportunity to be brave and clever. And as the stars twinkled softly above the peaceful woodland, Freddy drifted into a gentle sleep. Wrapped in the warmth of friendship and the magic of his clever heart, he whispered, "Sleep tight, little one, and dream sweet, like Freddy the Fox."